Hello, hello. Hello, world's bestest girl, Jewel Nation. Yes, hello, everybody. Hello, Brian. Good day to you too. Good Friday. Happy Friday. Hello, Mark. Hello, Barry. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. You are at Spoons. Where is this? What is this? Hello, Roy. Happy Friday to you too. Hello, Ravi. Hope you're doing good. Hello, everybody. Hola, Mario. How are you doing? The cough is gone, okay? It was just very temporary right now. Hello, Monte. Hello, Raul. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ben. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I'm from France. Hello, Jorge. Nice to see you too. Alright, it's already time, so if you are ready, we shall begin today's full body live. Hello, Dode. World's greatest bar. Alright. Happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. I'm glad. Spoons. And where is that? Sit. Salut la forme, yes, la forme, ça va et toi? Integrity, hey Jake, hello Emma, hello, bonjour France, and thank you France for your support, well received yesterday, thank you so much. Alright, ready? Ready, let's get started. I'm going to be turning off the comments, so if you want to tell me all over the UK, I'm in Salford, Manchester, oh yeah, you're having a great party, that's very cool, but it's been 4 hours ago, so you are, it's 1 p.m. currently where you are. That's very cool, I mean enjoy, fish and chips maybe, some whiskey cola, some stuff, you know, have fun. This live's about to start, so let's get started. Alright, let's begin. Well, as I said, you know, the lives can be practiced anywhere. From a boat, to a plane, to a bar, to a casino. I've had everything, so it's all good, I'm used to it. Let's get started with a nice seat. Alright, wherever you are, please sit down. It can be on the ground, it can be on the side of your chair, on the side of your couch, it can be really anywhere. Now once you have your chair, your seat, I'd like you to close your eyes and take a few breaths in and out. With a strong and tall spine, reaching the crown of the head up towards the sky. Ah, the window's open, that's why it's a bit cool inside. I see. I might have to close it soon. Whenever you're ready, let's begin this practice with the yogic breath. Now, why the yogic breath today? Well, because the yogic breath affects the entire abdomen. We breathe through the belly, lower chest, middle chest, upper chest, throughout the entire body. Full body. Place your right hand on the belly, start inhaling and feel the hand reach far away from your spine as your belly expands. Then as you keep inhaling, shift your hand up to your lower chest, middle chest, all the way up to the upper chest, and then as you exhale, exhale down from the upper chest to the middle chest as your hand slides down to your lower chest and your belly. Keep going. Inhale, belly, lower chest, middle chest, upper chest, and then down from the upper chest to the middle, lower, and belly. Inhale, belly, lower chest, middle chest, upper chest, and down from the upper chest to the middle, lower, and belly. Last time, inhale through the belly, lower chest, middle chest, upper chest, and last but not least, exhale out of the upper chest, through the middle, lower chest, and belly. Good, release the breath practice. Gently open your eyes if they were closed. And we're going to start with the neck routine. Inhale, lengthen the spine. As you exhale, turn your head to the right. Look towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, tilt your head to the right. So bring the crown of your head down towards the ground. To the right. Inhale, back to center. And then tilt your head to the left as you exhale. Inhale, back to center. And then as you exhale, tilt your head forward. Letting the head go down and rest. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Now slowly shift your head over to the right, keeping the head down, feeling the stretch in the left side of your neck and upper left back. And switch sides over to the left now. It's very minimal. Just tilt your head slightly to the left, not too much. And then slowly back to center and bringing the chin back up. Good. Inhale right away. Arms parallel to each other. Exhale, hands on knees. Inhale, pull onto your knees. Arch your back. Chin up. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, arch the back, chin up. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, reach your arms up, interlace your fingers, reach your index fingers up. As you exhale, side bend to the right. Keep both of your sits bones grounded as you feel the left side of your body lengthen and activate. Inhale, back to center, reach up even higher, and then as you exhale, to the left, feeling the right side body lengthen, and again, activate. Inhale, back to center. Keep inhaling, bend your arms, place your fingertips on your shoulders, and then as you exhale, I want you to twist to the right, activating the core here, pulling the belly button in. Inhale, back to center. And then as you exhale, to the left. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms touch. And then as you exhale, fold forward in between your legs, fully release and let go. Inhale, unroll yourself up one vertebra at a time. And then as you exhale, hands to heart center. Good. All right, now from there, actually today just one sun salutation, a few cat and cows, a little bit more than usual. Place your hands on your thighs. We're gonna be moving on by activating our ankles and our wrists. I'd like you to lift your right foot off the ground as well as your right hand off of the thigh. Roll them clockwise for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Place both of them back down. Lift the left leg up, left hand up, and roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Very good. From here, I'd like you to twist and extend the leg. Let me explain. Extend your right leg forward, reach towards your right toes with your left hand, and then switch sides. And then switch sides. And then switch. And then switch. Just like this. Activating the core, stretching the hamstrings, elongating the arms. Good. Very good. All right. If you can't touch your toes, of course, that's okay. It's actually pretty advanced to be able to touch your toes, but reach towards your toes at least, even if you don't touch them. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You might want to go even faster if you'd like to try. And release. Good. From here, I'd like you to sit on the edge of your chair. Place your hands onto your hips. Extend your right leg forward and flex your right foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine, chin up. And then as you exhale, I'd like you to tilt forward, chin still up, gaze still forward as you feel the stretch in your right hamstring. We're going to be staying here for another 15 seconds. Keep breathing. Don't round your spine. I want you to keep your back active and strong. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up. Bend the right leg and extend the left. Switching sides. Good. Keep the leg extended. It's very easy to release the leg and let it bend so little that we don't even realize it's bent. Really pay attention and keep your leg straight. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, keep breathing. 7, a little bit deeper. 6, a little bit deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back up and bend your left leg. Very good. Now from here, stay exactly where you are. Place your hands behind you onto your chair, and I'd like you to slide your right foot underneath the chair, placing the top side of the foot down onto the ground, tucking your tailbone, boom, activating the core and feeling the front side of your right thigh and of your right hip flexors stretch out. We'll be staying here for another 15, 14, 13. Don't arch your back. On the contrary, for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly switch sides. Bringing the left foot underneath the chair, tucking the tailbone, and feeling the stretch. Breathe. Relax, let go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, placing your left foot down. Very good. Bring your butt further back onto the chair, and now we're going to be stretching the hip out. So, in order to stretch the hip, I'd like you first and foremost to recline against the backrest. Then, place your right ankle on top of your left knee. You can grab your lower leg with your hands in order to do that. If you don't feel a stretch here, that's okay. Place your hands on the chair, bring your hips back against the backrest so that automatically you're propped up. Then, if you still don't feel a stretch, left hand, right ankle, right hand, right knee, and try to get your back away from the backrest and perhaps lean forward. If you do, I advise you to flex your right foot to protect the knee. Flexing the foot, a quick reminder, is bringing the toes up towards your shin as you can go forward as much as you'd like. We'll be staying here for another 30 long seconds, allowing the hips a long time to relax. Good. Breathe. You're doing great. Deep breaths here. You're doing great. Keep going, keep going. All right, whenever you're ready, slowly come back up. If you're folding forward, release tension, place your right foot down and switch sides. Left ankle on top of the right knee. And here, take your level of depth. Butt against the backrest, back against the backrest, or away from the backrest, you choose. I like to fold forward here, but again, I've been practicing for more than 10 years. Well, actually, I've really been practicing for 10 years, I would say. Perhaps 9 years and a half. Soon will be 10 years. It's pretty cool. So you better hope I can fold after 10 years of consistently stretching my hip. All right, about 20 more seconds here. Keep breathing. And slowly come up. Great job if you're folding forward. In any case, release the tension, release the pressure, place your foot back down. And from here, I want you to stretch your glutes out. Now, it's very similar. We're going to be reclining against the backrest, but instead of placing the ankle on the knee, for most of you, you will need to bring your leg a little bit down onto the knee. So like maybe the middle side of the leg, or maybe even the upper side of the leg, as you interlace your fingers on the outer side of the knee and twist to the right. For me, and for some of us, there will be a compression sensation on the inner thigh. It's just anatomy, depends on everybody. I prefer bringing the ankle on the knee and twisting just like this, because I feel a stretch in the glute and not in the inner groin area. I think it's a combination between anatomy and flexibility level, so, you know, no worries. Whatever you feel, there is an appropriate variant, and there is no, wrong sensation. Slowly come back to center, grab your lower leg, place the foot down, and switch sides. Now, I need to tell you the story of Iyengar yoga, especially of Iyengar, who is the creator of Iyengar yoga. But I'll tell you the story in the Q&A, in the Q&A, I will do that. Finish twisting and then slowly come back to center, placing the foot down. From here, place your feet flat down on the ground. Let your spine lengthen up towards the sky. You can fold forward if you'd like. It's not necessary. And breathe. I will put my slippers on. I don't want to catch a cold again. There we go. Nice and comfy slippers. I recommend you to do the same if your feet are cold. When we do the final meditation, the body temperature drops down. And even if you don't feel cold now, you might feel cold in a couple minutes. You're doing great. Just a couple more breaths here. Whenever you're ready, I'd like you to slowly open your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Great job, everybody. All right, now is the Q&A. So, let me tell you about Iyengar. Iyengar, about 100 years ago, I would say, was a child with a disability. I think, yeah, we could say disability. He was in pain, a lot of pain, and he could not practice regular yoga because he was in too much pain and his body was made in such a way that it was not possible for him. So he started using props. At that time, nobody used props, blocks, straps, bolsters, chairs even. But he started using props. And doing so, he could practice yoga, and it fixed his body, it fixed his problems, and he created Iyengar yoga with the utilization of a lot of props. I think that even though I don't practice Iyengar yoga per se, I think that Iyengar yoga opened the possibility of using props. And I think that not using props is too traditional just to be traditional. I think that everybody is different. I know everybody is different, it's a fact. Everybody has different bone structure, muscles, and everybody needs props in some way or another. And if it's not props, it's adjustments and variants to suit your body type. So let's all say thank you to Iyengar for opening the eyes of the yogis worldwide, to the utilization of props and of variants, because we need to adapt to our own bodies. I'm talking about him regarding, for example, this hip opening pose, in which, it's important to know where to position the foot according to if you feel a compression on the inside and you force it, it's no use. So it really changes from person to person. So that's what I wanted to say. Barry, yoga years are like dog years. True. Thank you, Barry. It's a pleasure for me. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Hello, Corinne. Shayna Rooney. It's been a while. I hope you're doing good, Shayna. We've been following each other for years. What's up? Hope you're good. So, of course, before I say anything more, those lives are free for everybody. So if you have the ability to, don't hesitate to be a supporter by either buying a badge here on Instagram directly or clicking on the link on YouTube. Thank you. Roy says he's a big fan of using props. Well, good on you, sir. That's good. That's very good. Thank you for sending the link, Corinne. Yeah, props are primordial. I think, even though I've been practicing for years, I probably all my life will need props to sit in Vajrasana, which is sitting on the heels, because, that's the way I am. That's okay. Of course, Shayna, it's a pleasure. Very happy to have you here today. I really liked the Halloween post that you made a couple weeks ago. It was nice. Very, very cool one. Emma, I like using props, and I can imagine that when I'm more flexible and strong, then I can do without. Yeah, most of the time that's the case. Most of the time, props to begin with, and then once you get flexible and strong enough, you can remove the props. But sometimes you'll need to use props forever, and that's okay. the most concrete example of needing to use props forever, I would say, regards the bone structure. Because of course muscles, you can strengthen muscles, you can stretch, but bones you can't. You can't, you can't shape bones. You can't restructure bones. You can increase their density, but you can't shape bones. For example, I would say that, let me think of a good example of a forever prop. Well, I think my example is actually a good example. When I sit on my heels, as I told you, it hurts. It hurts my knees, and if I stay too long, it really hurts my knees. I've been stretching and stretching my quadriceps my whole life, and still I can't sit on my knees without feeling pain in my knees. Sit on my heels, sorry, without feeling pain in my knees. So I always need to place a block underneath me, and that, yeah, will be probably forever. Now, what else? What else? Yes, Brian, absolutely. Thankfully, variants are a thing. Okay, man, let me think. I'm sure I have something of a... I do have an example, but I'm not sure it's good. Just a second. Just a second. Let me think. Well, there are even more examples about the knee joint. For example, sitting on the heels is just one step, but some poses require to sit and have the foot butt level, like to even go past. And that, for example, is definitely need a prop for that. And most people will need a prop for that forever, no matter how much they practice. That's the reality. What else? Oh man, apart from the knee, let me think of something. Knee, this. Okay, I do have another example. Now, I'll be posting a reel today right after this live. And you'll see in this reel, I do dancer pose. You see, when you do back bends, there are a lot of things to do with the flexibility of the thigh, flexibility of the arms and shoulders, and of the spine. Now, the spine, the spine is made out of bone. And if your spinal processes hit against each other, there's a limit to how much you can back bend. And so, depending on some people, they might have to use the strap to go into the full dancer pose forever. But it's also important not to self-diagnose this too early, because there are lots you can do with the muscles, like the shoulder muscles and the thigh muscles. Anyway, Ravi, thanks to Iyengar, and more importantly to Jules for getting me and so many to really discover the goodness of yoga. Awesome class today. Thank you, Jules. Thank you so much, Ravi. It's very kind of you to say. Thank you so much. And I'm glad to be able to do that. All right, namaste, everybody. And again, thank you, friends, for your support yesterday. Well received. And I will see you all very, very soon. All right, thank you, everybody. Have a great day ahead. Namaste. See you guys. Oh no, actually, see you Sunday for the workshop, not tomorrow. See you Sunday for the workshop, and see you a little bit later today for the reel. Namaste. See you guys. See you, Shayna.